So, you think I was just giving away free derp coins? How foolish of you. Don't you understand my genius? Let me explain. It costs a lot of diamonds to stake derp coin. That's money in my pocket and out the economy, as far as I'm concerned. We may be giving back a few derp coins here and there, but the hermits will simply be buying a lot of derp coin to sit in a box and do nothing.
Unless they choose to take it out and spend it, of course.
You again. Always thinking you do too much of that.
You like the dirt block idea though, right? I mean, a new block, that's surely going to be a hit. So. You thought it wasn't possible that we couldn't just bring a new block into the game, but it is possible. Evil X has worked his wonderful ways, and the dirt block, my friend, it is real, and it is here on Hermitcraft. And to be honest, I don't know quite what to do with it, because, I mean, it looks glorious. It's like better than a diamond block. But where in this area should exactly I put it? Oh, it is so cool. Once I placed one, I just want to place more. You know, look at that face. Ah. Basically, it doesn't really fit the block palette over here, despite just being an amazing, awesome looking block. We want to let people know this thing exists. You know, so when they come here to the info spot, ooh, maybe we should have just put one up here. I don't know. Without it doesn't feel like there's enough of them, but lower down here, not really sure that suits it either. Even though this is just the most amazing block ever, right? I know where it will fit in wonderfully though. It blends in so well in this room. And we're going to put it on this side as well. What a gorgeous block. What a gorgeous, gorgeous block. And what a distraction as well from what I really want to talk about today, which is this project, okay? I kind of previewed it a little bit in the last couple of episodes, and honestly, I've just been putting in so many hours to this. It has been ridiculous. But let's check it out from a few different angles here. It kind of looks really weird because all the roof parts are missing, and the roof actually makes up a large part of this building. It's ginormous. No, it really is. It's like two of these, maybe three, rolled into one big mega build. And like I said though, everything now is done. All that's left is the roof to be put in place. And there are two materials that we need for this. And one of them, Dark Prismarine, we went to check out last episode. Iskall was out of stock, but I've been in touch, and now he's stocked up for us. So over at Iskall and Etho's area, here is the dealio. I need 8 stacks, and this stuff is pricey. I'm guessing that maybe they don't have their ink farm set up for this just yet, so it's a bit on the pricey side. I was going to offer up, you know, a premium derp coin per stack, but here's what we'll do. We'll upgrade it to a block. That is a good offer right there, I'm sure. I hope Iskall is happy with that. And, you know, derp coin customers, we're good. We leave tips as well. Now, sadly, no one is selling this stuff for derp coin, and we need 12 stacks of it. And doing it like this, I find really tedious and boring. So let's take a trip to the Nether. And I think the reason I find it kind of tedious is because you've also got to grab your hoe and chop down all of the warp blocks and the shroom lights after, and there's just a lot of back and forth. Whereas you hop into the Nether and find the biome, it's one of the most peaceful ones in the Nether, and you can just run around chopping down all the wood and leaving all of the other stuff behind. Well then, my friends, with all of the resources gathered, it is time for the big reveal, right? And yes, I am intentionally keeping the camera down low. I don't want to give away the final look just yet. You can probably guess it. This thing is a behemoth of a build, let's say that. And now let's rise up into the sky, and oh, look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? It looks so good next to the sandstone. And if we look at the buildings around here as well, you can see how this one kind of complements the others, and it really does pull in your attention as like the big ultimate build of this little village that we have put together. And from down at the ground level, it's pretty spectacular too. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that entrance there made out of the prismarine, but overall, it is something to behold. And behold it we shall. This thing looks great from all angles, and soon it will have another building over there, even bigger to dwarf this one, which dwarfs those buildings. Yeah, we're really going ham with the building this season, it seems. Now what's funny is after putting all of this together, I realised I didn't have a way to get into that inside space. So if we're very careful, wow, landed without taking damage. That is how I'm going to get into this space right here, and I'll probably load it up with some farms and things like that in the future. As of right now though, I do need to go around and light it up and get rid of a few spots like that, because I think mobs can spawn here and there. But for the most part, it's all mob spawn proof and safe for us to do whatever we need to do with this new area. But right now though, I want to turn our attention back to this project over here, which we didn't get to cover in the last episode. And so as you'll see, things have progressed a lot, and some of the original ideas for the block palette and the shape of this building are just being changed as I go along, which is really the way to do things, because you realise some of your early ideas, they don't make quite as much sense once you started to develop the build a lot further. And the main thing to focus on is this tower here. This is where I've done the most of the work, adding the details to things and features like windows on the sides, and then these sort of partitions that we have going around here now have much more flavor to them, and there's all sorts of design decisions that have gone into this as well, like deliberately putting planks closer to these partitions and then higher up including more sand and lighter blocks. It's coming together really well. It kind of looks odd to me compared to other builds that I've seen of this style, but I'm still finding my feet with this, and I think the main problem with this build is probably just shape. Otherwise, I really like how I've textured it all. So maybe later on in this episode we'll do a little bit more of creative building over there. And what's that? What's going on? No, I haven't built the full thing, but that tower looks so good. Oh, I love seeing it here. Yes, I have done an extraordinary amount of building this episode, but I had to just get a little more done over here, because we're rocking these towers now. They are fantastic. And I'm feeling really good about this build, but I am taking my time with it. And what about the view from B-Dubs' glorious moon? This was like the first thing that he built on the server. And there doesn't appear to be... Oh no, there's windows. You can kind of just about see it. If we just step out the front door and look to the side, yeah, that's a good sight. And of course, there's going to be something massive in this space here. Anyways, to build this glorious thing, you can see that I've been using some wall blocks. And these have been obtained from down here in the basement, where I have conducted another breeding test. Oh yeah, last episode I said cooling breed down, and you know what, you gotta love it. My brain is strange. If you listen closely to these episodes, I will jumble words quite often. Anyway, I did another test, and it took about 3.5 to 4 minutes for a baby sheep to grow into an adult. And the mystery will probably remain unsolved, but if we head in this direction, we will find something a friend of mine suggested might be the cause, Deadbeef, who makes some of the cool mods, like the status mod that we have up there to indicate what we're currently up to. Actually, yeah, have I shown this in a video yet? You can set your status. You can say, hey, I'm open, or do not disturb, I'm recording, I'm straight. I should be recording right now, and do not disturb me, because I might fly into a tree. Oh, I'm such a derp. Now, I simply cannot remember what I was in the middle of saying, but we need to actually go this direction. We're looking for the octagon. It's a well-oiled machine. And here it is, my friends. Behold the glory of the octagon. This is one of the most impressive builds I've seen this season of Hermitcraft. derpcoin accepted! Yes! Yes! You have no idea how happy it makes me to see this here. I have to come here and do some shopping. No more mining deep slate for me. I actually have some derpcoin. Look at that. A stack of each, a stack of each. Oh. Oh, look at this. It's everywhere. It's over there as well. This is terrific. But we are not here for that. We're here for this. Is this breaking your mind right now? Are you thinking, hang on a minute, Hermitcraft is survival Minecraft? Yes. Yes, it is. But don't forget, the Doctor plays on this server. And he's been doing his typical things. And has built Something that makes no sense whatsoever. So I believe Doc might have been online when I was breeding my sheep, and the theory is that the suppression method that he used to create this may have been messing with the breeding times, but when I bred them earlier, this isn't the culprit of all the problems. Does this actually work? Am I going to break something? I don't want to do anything other than just go to the Nether now. Okay. And I'm coming back through. Excellent. I didn't break anything, Doc. The portal still works. So how about a little story time for some of you out there who haven't been around the channel for the 10 years that it's existed? Yep, 10 years, that's right. I have been uploading Minecraft videos for 10 years. And Doc, you know, was one of the first people I was watching, and he inspired me to make videos. And here we are 10 years later doing all sorts of crazy things on Hermitcraft. And so with me hitting 10 years on YouTube, I have actually made some additional content on my other channels. On the Xisuma Says channel, I've made like a reflective, introspective video thinking over what all of this means, doing this for 10 years. And then on my second channel, hi, there is a live stream, and yes, it's 5 hours long, of me just going over every single video that I've uploaded to my channel and just reflecting on some memories and thoughts. And yeah, you know where to go if you want to catch those. Links are in the description below. So now that we have this podium to bring the hermits into the wonderful world of derpcoin, we need to start bringing hermits over here. And for me, this was a rather spontaneous affair, but after I'd finished constructing this, we had hermits helping hermits. I bumped into Joe and Cleo, and now I bumped into you. Yes, and I realised that this was my opportunity to become a travelling salesman and start to, you know, pump the derp coin and get some of these hermits more interested in it.
But yeah, hey X, why don't you join us on the way to our smithy, and you can see Cleo's done some amazing armor stand work at the castle. But still, I haven't seen very many windowsills in Hermitcraft made with armor stands, so I find it impressive.
Oh, I see.
It's not really impressive. It's just like, wow, you spent all that time doing that?
That's kind of the story of Hermitcraft, though, right? You
spent
spend
all
all
that
this
time
time doing that? You spent all this time making these tunnels?
playing
That's why people
computer
watch.
games?
Because we spend all
Is
that
it?
time doing that thing they won't.
I mean, in fairness, you know, there are some people
Not
who
wrong.
spend all that time, like, collating papers and stapling them because the person who runs the office refuses to let them get a copy machine that does it automatically. So, I mean...
Joe, you're expressing a grudge.
No. I'm incapable. You know what? We turned too early.
Wow. This is looking awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, this is very nice. This, the way the grass changes here, because you're on a biome border, that actually...
It looks really good.
Yeah,
It
that
looks
actually
really
really
good.
works in your favour. This is mental. Like, not only... and it's copper, which is not easy to come by.
No, that's why I needed Joe's copper.
Oh, and the
that's the only-
sandstone blocks! That's great! Oh.
Thank you very much.
Hang on, I've got to do more advertising. I'm so sorry, but Cleo, do you like how this book looks down here?
Yes, it's
Do
very
you
good.
wish that
I've got
books
2 on my person.
that there were more books that looked interesting and amazing like that one?
Sure.
Well, come to the bookery at the Evil Empire.
The bookery.
We are not yet selling them, but we will be soon. There will be custom books for you to write notes in. That is for writing your redstone notes. That one right there.
This book.
Yeah, it's got redstone on it. Look, it's active.
Well, it's the statues book.
Yeah, okay. So the statues
Yeah,
book
the statues book also
has a custom
redstone.
number, and it didn't
That's the
have
one I
a custom texture, so we're going to have to work on that.
X is in full shilling mode tonight. You know it, right?
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I thought they'd gone decimal, but wow.
I mean, I think the deal is you don't have to be good, you just have to persist, right, with advertising?
I mean, no, I genuinely think you have to be good as well, but
Well, the quality of that book speaks for itself. I mean, if I'm a terrible
Yeah.
salesman, you still want that book, don't you?
That's not advertising, that's packaging.
Okay. Our packaging game is on point, thank you.
Your packaging game is on point.
maybe you need to find someone else to do your selling.
I don't know, we'll see. I got a feeling we're going to come over to the bookery. You know, you can get some feather falling boots, so you don't have to bother with those hay bales. They're cheap. And then there's going to be some
actually
books
do
as
have
well.
feather falling boots, but the thing is, you fall off a roof enough times, and you just start running out of food constantly.
We
I went
sell
through-
food too! Oh,
through
we have
so
all the
many
solutions.
You sell food at the bookery?
No, that's sold in the evil emporium. Which isn't evil, by the way. It's just a name. It's just marketing, you know.
It's
That you can
just-
get
it's
yourself
just
some of these.
marketing. So what was your question, X?
Have you seen the dirt block? What is this guy hissing
There's
at me
a
for?
dirt block?
Yeah. Evil X has worked his magic and brought a new block onto the server.
I like blocks. Do I like the dirt block? I probably do because,
will
you know,
love
it's a
it.
bit scammy. I will
Scammy?
personally, I will love it. You know it's scammy. I've told Evil X it's scammy.
I'm sorry, but like, how could a block be scammy?
I mean, how can Evil X be scammy? Just is.
I mean,
But,
people say it's a scam, but like, you can buy things with it. I mean, that's the same as
You
diamonds.
can buy things with it.
You can also earn
I'm-
interest on your derpcoin savings. So you know, who's doing that with diamonds? No
How
one.
how do I earn interest on my derpcorn savings?
You buy
Please
a
enlighten
staking
me.
pass, and then you put your derpcoin into the bank, and it pays dividends every day. Come on, that's so cool.
Okay, I fell asleep. I'm sorry, what? I fell asleep.
All right, here we go. Dirt block.
X the salesperson. I'm
trying my best to be a good salesperson.
You
I
are
mean,
trying.
What
X.
other salesperson, okay, shows you a new block in the game?
Are you
It's
going to
not
show
a
it to
scam,
me?
Cleo. It is not a scam, okay? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Pick it up and
That's what
place
I
it down.
personally-
It's not a scam.
Derpcoin
It's
block.
real. It's real. Pick it up.
It. Okay.
Okay?
It's real.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And it's beautiful.
is it made out of prismarine by any chance?
It's made out of derp coins.
Do derp coins shift color?
They don't, but the block does, because the block is special.
Thanks for the block.
You can keep it, yeah. And you can spend
Yeah, I
it,
was
and then you
going
can buy
to.
more. You
I-
can buy more.
I was going to. That's
Wonderful.
the important thing we learn here.
Excellent.
Uncraft it. What would happen
Yep.
if I uncrafted it?
You get your derp coins back.
4 derp coin to a block. 4
Mhm.
premium derp coin to a block. That's an interesting one.
That's
okay.
better than diamonds, because diamonds takes 9 for 1 block, so...
I mean, I also get 9 back, but you know.
Dang it,
I'm
I was
not being
supposed to
picky
set up
here.
a beacon. Been distracted again.
Are you okay, X?
I'm never
Just in
okay.
general. I mean, I know that, but you know, it's nice to ask. Have you
You're
got
gonna
any
love it
copper?
over there. I don't
any
sell
copper?
copper, sadly. It's too
You see,
tedious
that
to
is
get.
literally, it's literally the only thing I need.
I believe you can buy copper with derpcoin at Doc M's Octagon. Uh-huh.
Ooh, derp coin. So it's 1 premium derp coin for 16 blocks. Do I have to mine it myself, or
I
how do I pay?
think this is confusing. Oh, oh,
mean-
it might be a work in progress still, because there's like, maybe you just use this for now. Like maybe that's where it's at. Just put them in
I
there.
mean, I'm not, but I'm gonna shoot Doc a message after the end of the stream. So,
Okay. Now, if you know how you get more derp coins, right?
Yeah, I
You use
I
those
bully you.
useless diamonds. You convert them into something better.
Yes.
Now,
And
the
bully you.
derp coin, right, will get you more premium derp coins for a diamond. So it's cheaper
Mm-hmm.
to use premium derp coin here.
It is. It is. It is. That's true.
So you've heard it. The truth is out there. The derp coin is cheaper than diamonds. And I'm sure Joe and Cleo are going to be coming over here soon and checking out the stock. Speaking of which, I've been moving our stock around. As you can see, we've got some empty barrels up here, as I've been moving our enchanted books into the bookery. This is the build that Wells Knight put together over here. And as you know, we got some stocking up to do with our other shops as well. But after that spontaneous adventure with Joe and Cleo, I really wanted to get this episode out to all of you so you could enjoy it. And so we'll stock up this today, and then I'll do the rest in between episodes. So inside the shop we have enchanted books, 4 derp coins per book. And I believe that makes them the cheapest on the server by far. And look at the experience here. It's wonderful. It's like coming into a library and browsing and finding what you need. Speaking of which, I discovered that I don't actually have lure books, and soul speed we need to get from bartering. And then there is also fire protection, which we don't have yet, but I will be working on getting those from the villagers. So not only do we sell enchanted books, we've got bookshelves, we've got regular books, and behind the counter here, Wells Knight is going to be selling those very special custom texture books. And I literally mean this Wells Knight, this armor stand, and I've been umming and ahhing about how to do this, and eventually I realised that this thing was 5 wide, which is perfect. Now you've seen this redstone book before as it's used for controlling the armor statues. I need to lock this one right here. You can also see what it looks like before it's actually been written to. Very fanciful. So we have the redstone book for the redstoner, the evil book for, you know, whoever's up to doing some evil. There is the diamond book for keeping track of your riches. The magical book for, well, Minecraft doesn't have a magic system, so use your imagination. And lastly, the nature book for those green thumbs doing their gardening, who need to take notes of when the flowers were watered. Yeah, come on. These are great, okay? They are great. I hope some of the hermits will put them to use. Now, as you will see here, I have only so many feathers, which is going to be our bottleneck for how much stock of these we can have. So they will be pricey. They're going to be like 4 or 5 premium derp coins, as these are luxury goods right here. So the bookery is all stocked up and ready to go, but these other shops are not quite yet, and I just really wanted to get this episode out to you because the rest of this stuff's kind of a bit boring, so it will be done at the beginning of the next one. And so if you're looking for something else to watch, remember it's my 10-year anniversary. There is content on my Xisuma Says channel and on my second channel. Those are linked down below. But that's going to be it from me this one. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like to support the channel. Thank you as always for doing that, and I'll see you in the next episode of Hermitcraft. Bye bye.